Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 4 of the Whitley Diorama build. Okay, so today it's all about getting the wings all done. And well, so today is all about getting the wings done, and if we can get them on today, then maybe we can start to think about the engines in the next episode. So okay, so what I'll do is just get these all filed down. There we go, so that's that all done. And now we want part A7, which is this part here where my hand is. Now I think that goes that way. I think I might be wrong. Yeah, there we go. So I think that goes on there like so. Because what I want to do is to go and get at least the next few steps all painted up, and then okay, so we can get that all in now, and then so then we got that. That's all in place now. So that's all. We'll just put a bit of glue. There we go there. Right. Now we want parts. A6, which is this one. And that will be the first frame to be thrown away. There we go. Right, so we got right, so that's that all done. Okay, there we go. That's all in. And okay, so we can now proceed with steps 22 and 23. Okay, so we're looking for part D39 now, which we've got here. So and then we should want part B6 as well, so which I know it should be in the bag here. So we don't need that now because so what we want now is to go on now we've got to figure out how we've got to think about how this. Now this obviously goes at the back. So it goes at the back there. So we can now stick some and then this pit goes on like so. And then we get part C12. Oh. Then we get part C12 out. And here's frame C. There we go. That's the part that we need. And I think this is where I'm going to need the tweezers. Yeah, that's in, so we can just okay, that's not glued in, so what we're going to do now is we'll get that get some glue on. There we go. Right, that's now on. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to do a bit of masking off for a minute because there's this bit and this bit in here where my fingers are needs to be painted, as well as the 2 wing spars. So what we're going to do is mask off these bits here. Actually, right, so we just need to go on. Right, that's, well, I think just to be safe, we'll go and mask off this one as well, these bits at the so that's all masked off anyway, so, and maybe get that all masked off, and that is now ready to be primed and painted. So I'll be back in a bit. Right, well that's the priming and painting done of the main parts of for this bit anyway of the aircraft. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get down to the crux of the video and get these massive wings on. Okay, so if we want part B5 to start with, and let's see. Which is this one here, right? So I'm going to have them right in front of me there so I can see what... Can't see any. Actually, before we do, there's a couple of clay parts which we need to get on. So we'll, but I know I say what we'll get these on first, and then. Okay, so there we go. So that goes on there like so. Okay, so that goes in there like that. So what we're going to do is we'll go and get the oh, no, got that wrong. Right, let's get some masking tape on that on those just to go and hold that in place. Okay, well, let's go back and get the two clear parts put in. So we want part E4, E5. Okay, so E4 goes on this side. And it's also given me an opportunity to use this stuff, micro crystal clear. So because this can be used as a glue as well. Okay, so I'm just reading the instructions. I'll say what, right. I will use this anyway, so I will use this at some point. So what I'll do, say what, I will use it and see how it works out. So just go and get a brush. I'll just put some in there. Sticking, that seems to be sticking okay. So I'll leave that there for a minute because we need to go and get the next part off. There we go, that's the two clear parts in. Right, okay, so I'll be back in a minute and we'll continue with the wings. Okay, we want part B4 now, which is this one. So there we go, right. So there we go, that's how it should go. Right. So we've got to do that is to get some okay, right, now let's go and get some masking tape off and we'll so that's the there we go, that's the underside of the wings done. Okay guys, we're going to get the top of the wings on now. And we want part B1, which is this part here. That's the bit that I want. There we go, that's the way, that's... There we go, right, so that now goes... And that goes like... There we go, so that goes like so. I think what I'll do first, because I do got a bit, did have a bit of paint there, which is right, there we go. So that goes, like so. So now we can actually get some glue on there. So we just want to put some there. And we want it to go all along there as well. We want some all along. Okay, right, let's get it on. I'll just take out a little bit more masking tape. There we go. that's that wing done. Now all we've got to do now is to get the other one on. So get this done, and then hopefully I'll call it, and then I should be able to go and call it a day, I think. And that frame can now go in the bin. Okay. Well, that's how it should go on. Okay, let's get some glue in. And so there we go, we've got the wings all put together. And I have to say this is a lot easier than a lot easier than putting the Lancaster together. So right, so there we go. That's all the wings wings all put together, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to go and make a start on the engines and getting the landing gear all in as well. So okay, so there we go. I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna do my usual outro today, because or just want to say that we've now got the three main modules of the aircraft all done. Okay, so we've got the front nose section, we've got the fuselage, and now we've got the wings all done. Okay, and then hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to go and, if I just turn those over a minute, we should be able to go and get the engines all on. Okay, and then fingers crossed I might be able to go and get it all painted up. Okay, so there we go. So that's the so that's that all done. Right, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And comment, subscribe and share the video, please. And I will see you for part 5 on Sunday. Okay, so so part 5 on Sunday, which will be the engines. Okay, so have a great one, guys, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.